let's get back and wind up here on the fan zone on everything that has been happening in football, because now the league has kicked off. Kenneth, of all the signings that have been made, Thibaut Courtois going to Real Madrid, Cristiano Ronaldo going to Juventus, which one transfer signing will you be looking at this season?
I'll be looking at Seri going to Fulham, because we are only dwelling on the big four. We are assuming the other teams, we are overlooking the other teams, and we have a team called Wolves. We should look out for that team. It's going to break into the top 10 or the top 4.
Is it going to be like a Burnley?
It's going to be like a Burnley or Leicester the other season. Yeah. So we should look at them. And
Fred, which team will you be looking at in this? Which transfer signing will you be looking at this season?
Definitely Cristiano Ronaldo. We want to see whether what he has achieved in England and Spain will be this will protect his kingship in let's say in football.
Yes.
In Italy, you know, the league there is very, very tough. Let's see what he can do then in the Champions League this season.
Joe, Fred started yesterday's debut for Manchester.
Yes.
Fred very well. Will you be looking at him, or for you are going outside your team too?
No, I'll look at him also, but I'd like to point out on this goalkeeper called Kepa, who's coming to Chelsea.
Yes.
I believe a few years ago when we brought in De Gea, there was a lot of pressure on the young keeper at that time. And this keeper being from Atletico Bilbao, it's going to be hard for him, because you have to adjust from the Catalan type of life to come into the Premier League.
Yes.
So much so, you'll have this likes of Cesar Azpilicueta help you, blend in the likes of David Luiz, and the way Sarri will play in that, will play that defense. Will he go back to the 4 defense, or will he still stick with the 3 defense that most of the modern coaches are coming through? Why I've picked Chelsea is because it's purely Chelsea is turning out to be an AC Milan of the English Premier League. And this is because not only is it having some few aging players, it's just that the attractive football that we had expected when they won the Premier League under Conte seems like it has fizzled away. But that being said, Kepa is one of the goalkeepers to be looked out for.
Xavier, one transfer signing you'll be looking at this season?
I'm looking at Jorginho. It seems Chelsea will be playing around Jorginho. So I want to see how Sarri is using Jorginho in the Premier League, which I'm really sure it's going to be tough for Jorginho in the Premier League. But I'm also looking at the manager for Arsenal. Arsenal have been crying for managers all the time. So I want to see now, with the new coach, the new system, at least this time it's 4-2-3-3. So let's see what they're going to do.
It's actually good that you get ahead of me, because that's where I was going to. But it's very objective today that here on the fan zone, nobody's looking at a signing in his own team. He's looking for a signing outside his own team.
We are confident. Liverpool is confident.
Liverpool is confident.
United is confident in beating Liverpool.
It happens all the time. But things can change. Let's hope that those things will change. But now, let's come back to the new managers, Joe. We've got Sarri coming in as a new manager. You've got Unai Emery as a new manager to the English Premier League. We also got Marco Silva getting in the Everton job, and Pellegrini getting the West Ham job. Where do you place Sarri? Yesterday in his press conference, he came out saying that the first months at Chelsea might be tricky for him, and the results might not come that fast because he has to mold these people to his style of play. Where do you place him at the end of the season?
Well, Sarri is a very good coach. We've seen what he did in Napoli. It was that close before he took it from Juventus. What the hierarchy, the Chelsea hierarchy from the Russian billionaire Abramovich needs to do is to give this guy time. You cannot start saying that after 3 months or 4 months, his job is at stake. He's coming in, he has new players, he's brought in Jorginho, obviously, but who is someone he's used to playing at Napoli, but this is a different type of team. We have the likes of Giroud, who are not hitting the net very closely. We have the likes of Morata, who their form has gone down. So for him, we need to give him time. The same thing applies to, obviously, these other new coaches. For Unai, there shouldn't be any pressure for Unai. Why? Because for the last 22 years you've been playing with one system. Give this guy a chance to bring something different in Arsenal. You've been saying that we are an attractive young team.
I'm being told that I'm supposed to leave this set to go and pick the winner of the 5,000 ball. But now this is what I'm going to do. Because football is good enough and fun enough, I'll give it to the people behind me to pick. So, the director, the producer, and everybody at the gallery pick for us the winner today, and bring for us that paper and the number, and we give someone 5,000 bob. So those minutes, can we use them in football? That's a proper gift, eh? So pick for us that number, give the floor manager the paper, and we'll know who the winner is. So as they are doing that, Freddie, Unai Emery, where do you see him at the end of the season?
As Joe has just rightly said, he's just coming. We've been used to the same face on the touchline for 22 years.
Yes.
So we got this guy in. What we need to do is now give him time, because Emery is used to 4-3-3 or sometimes 4-2-3-1. He can use that system. So let's give him time, see what he can bring on the table. And then for the other managers too, like Sari and the rest, see what they can do. Just time and see how now the football in England brews up.
I've been told that my vote counts. So let's take a short commercial break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the touchline here, the fan zone and everything.